Good evening, everyone. I am so honored to be joined by one of our 2019 Humanitarian and Achievement Award winners, Ed Cetnar. Ed, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for being here. We are so glad to have you with us here tonight.
It's a great honor, and I can't thank you enough for the opportunity and the foundation for giving me this prestigious award.
Well, it's well-deserved because you have done so much to keep us safe here in the greater New York, New Jersey area. Please educate our audience on your career.
Well, my career started in 1986 when I entered the New Jersey State Police Academy. I graduated in 1987 and was a general road duty trooper. And it was always a proud thing for me to come back to a place where not only my dad was a police officer in Newark, but my brother was a police officer in Newark. From there, you know, as I said, we moved through the ranks and 9/11 happened. And, you know, not only did the world change, but everything in law enforcement changed. Within moments after those buildings were attacked, I was a sergeant on the teams unit, which we were the SWAT team, the heavy rescue team, the snipers, the divers. That was our job in the state police. The governor immediately deployed us over to Ground Zero. We go over to Ground Zero, we did what we had to do for a period of time, and as everyone knows, life has changed in the United States for that. In 2004, Superintendent Fuentes, Colonel Fuentes, reorganized the entire state police, and I was part of his reorganization to help him decide how we were going to reorganize the organization, and we came up with the Homeland Security branch. I had the opportunity to go over there and be a sergeant first class. Later, I was a lieutenant in charge of Homeland Security for the colonel, and then I moved up the ranks, and eventually, by 2012, I was named the Deputy Superintendent of New Jersey State Police and a Lieutenant Colonel. We had the Super Bowl, and that is probably the pinnacle of my career.
Really?
Because I was put in charge of running that Super Bowl and tasked with the security and given the opportunity to come up with a plan that's never been done before. The Super Bowl Sunday in the United States is a big deal, and we put 2 years of work in that, and it's been touted as one of the most secure Super Bowls ever. And the accomplishments and the countermeasures we put in place are now adopted by Department of Homeland Security, and I've testified in front of Congress as to how we did it and what we did in order to solidify that Super Bowl. So
Wow.
that was a real crowning achievement in my state police career. In 2014, I was reached out by the Port Authority in New York and New Jersey, and I went over there in 2014 as the Deputy Superintendent, and a year and a half ago, I was named the superintendent of the Port Authority for New York and New Jersey, and I'm running a police department that is very near and dear to me. Some people have such a disdain for America that whatever they can do to disrupt, you know, financially or, you know, catastrophic with fatalities, that's what they're going to do, and there's no stopping them in doing it except for us.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for keeping us safe, and congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you again for having me. I cannot thank the Columbian Foundation enough for everything that they did, they consider, and the work they continue to do each and every day and every year. As an honoree, there's some people that I wish to thank. My brother was a Newark policeman and my best friend. My sister's a nurse. We're the typical civil service family that we've been involved with community, and you know, both myself as a state trooper and now with the Port Authority Police Department. My mom is with me tonight. I can't thank her enough. We lost my dad 2 years ago, but my mom has been with us every step of the way, and she is just the beacon in our life, and I think my brother and sister would say the same thing. As a trooper, I did work at 9/11. I was on Ground Zero. And at Ground Zero, we did what we had to do as New Jersey State Troopers, and we returned back to work. Unfortunately, like many other people, 2 years ago I was diagnosed with cancer, and severe cancer, stage 4, and been told that the prognosis would be not well. And I sit before you very well, and I'm doing very well. But if it was not for the folks that are with me tonight, my family and friends, you just can't continue to go on and deal with something like that. I have my son Eddie and my daughter Kayla and Kelly, who's been with me for 29 years. Without their support, you know, you can't move forward. And as now the superintendent of the Port Authority in New York and New Jersey, I've met even more friends out there that have put in faith in me to continue on and lead the Port Authority Police Department in this world of counterterrorism. And one of the people that is directly responsible for that is Chairman Kevin O'Toole. I've met Kevin several years ago when he took over, and without his support and his friendship and giving me the ability to transform the Port Authority Police Department into a true counterterrorism agency, it would not be possible. So I will continue to lead and hopefully learn and do everything I can for not only the people of New York and New Jersey, but our foundation here and the folks that follow and want to join this foundation, because it is critical. It is a great, great foundation that does great work for many different people. And again, it is my true honor to accept this award, and thank you very, very much for your support, your friendship, and confidence in me doing my job every day. Thank you.